Wow, everyone. What a series it has been. The Heat advanced to the NBA Finals, the second eighth seed ever to make it to the NBA Finals. Congratulations to the Miami Heat. I personally thought the Celtics would have won it in 7, but the Heat came out and just really locked down the Celtics in this game 7. Jimmy Butler, Caleb Martin, those guys stepped up tremendously. Caleb Martin just couldn't miss. Miami were really just locking down the Heat with that zone defense. The team as a collective overall just really stepped up. Congratulations to them. That was well-deserved. But the Celtics, how disappointing. Disappointing to see. They couldn't do anything, really, when it came down to the perimeter. They missed so many three-pointers. Jaylen Brown massively struggled. He went 1 from 9 from 3. He had 8 turnovers in the game. This is probably the worst performance I have seen in the Game 7. And overall, just of all time, it was a really bad showing from him. And he just really struggled the entire series. Jason Tatum, he got unlucky in the beginning of the game where he rolled his ankle in the first play of the game on Gabe Vincent. It didn't look good for them there. And you could really see how the Celtics really lost it a bit because Tatum, he was really playing a lot more off-ball than usual just for the fact of that because he rolled his ankle. So the duties really fell onto Jaylen Brown, and he did not give a good showing with that. But also, the Celtics massively struggled. Al Horford was missing a lot of shots. They were really dependent on threes, and I think the Celtics have a really good roster where they shouldn't depend on that. They have good players. Derek White had a good showing within the game. He was bringing the Celtics in and out of the game. He was helping them out. Marcus Smart, he didn't have a good game either. We didn't see much of him. Bro, one guy that was really saving the Celtics for a bit in that game was Robert Williams. He was a massive help defensive, but the Celtics overall, defensively, they were not good. For how defensively good they usually are, they were not good at all. They were letting Miami Heat get the easiest buckets. Duncan Robinson was driving to the basket. He was getting layups. There was just times where the defense just did not put a good showing. They were missing chemistry there. There was no communication defensively. The Miami Heat were getting wide open shots. The Celtics overall just had a poor performance, but I got to give credit where credit is to the Heat. Caleb Martin just stepped up. He's playing out of his mind. He dropped 26 points. He was shooting lights out from the three-pointer. He was making some tough, really tough shots. You know what I mean? There was a fade. He scored 2 fadeaways. One off of one where he just did Al Horford dirty. Al Horford, poor guy. He's getting old, man. He just couldn't. He just didn't impress defensively at all. Same with Jason Tatum, but I understand with Tatum. Tatum, I cut him some slack. He rolled his ankle and everything. At least he tried to pull through the game, but overall. Another guy you got to give credit to, Gabe Vincent, man. Wow. He just made some tough shots throughout that series. Everybody. The Miami Heat as a collective. Max Strus shooting in the front of the three-point line. But, man, Jimmy Buckets, he didn't have the most impressive game, but his presence was really shown. He really stepped up in between the second and the third quarter. He showed a good showing. Even Bam, defensively Bam is good, but Bam, he really struggles offensively. And it really showed throughout the game. I'm worried for Bam against the Nuggets, you know what I mean? I think Jokic will really expose Bam offensively. I think Jokic will really just, kind of just dominate, but who knows? We'll see. Hopefully Miami will make some adjustments with that. But overall, congrats to Miami Heat, They just had an amazing showing throughout the series. And it was a long, grueling series. They went 3-0. They avoided embarrassment. That's that I'll give them credit with that. Because you would think, you lose 3 games in a row, you kind of lose that confidence. You're like, dang, what are we going to do? It's like I thought for a second Miami were, really scared. You blew 3 games, but, they pull credit to them. They showed up to the TD Garden, packed with Celtics fans, and they put on a showing. They destroyed the Celtics with their zone defense. They were locking up everybody on that team. The Celtics had no answers, and I'm worried for the Celtics this offseason. This is really going to cost them a lot of problems throughout the offseason. Who knows? Will Jaylen Brown re-sign? Will they pay him up after this horrific showing in the playoffs? What adjustments will they make? How will this all pan out? Only time will tell, right? But anyways, it was a great Eastern Conference Finals. My NBA Finals predictions will be coming out tomorrow. I'll make sure to get that out for y'all shortly and soon. But anyways, good game, boys. Catch you later. Deuces.